from the top of the spire.
Do I tap this?
Yes, sir.
Guides will help tourists learn about the city's attractions.
What's going on in the world of sports and athletics.
And remember the elevators? The ride down feels more like a flight simulation, as passengers are sent on an aerial tour around the building. And it's just as stunning at night. Here, more than 1,200 feet up, the World Trade Center likes to say you can see forever. When the observatory opens to the public a week from Friday, they're expecting between 3 and 4 million visitors a year. Scott?
Anthony Mason on top of the world for us tonight. Thanks, Anthony. And that's the CBS Evening News for tonight. For all of us at CBS News, all around the world, good night.
This is Oklahoma's own News 9 with breaking news in high definition.
Good evening. We do begin with breaking news. A vehicle is found submerged in the South Canadian River.
Emergency crews are on the scene at the Wanette Byers Bridge on State Highway 102. That's a little southeast of the metro. Jim Gardner is above the scene, and Bob Mills, Sky News 9, with the very latest. Jim?
That's right. You're looking at that scene right now where they have found a pickup truck that has went into the river here, right at the bridge crossing that crosses the South Canadian River. You can barely see the roof right now. The river is still coming up at this time. Now, we understand that OHP has taken over the scene. They're waiting for the OHP dive team. They do believe this has not been confirmed, but they do believe there's possibly a person in there due to the way the tracks went off into the river. That's what we've been being told, but that has not been confirmed. We'll keep you updated. Jim Gardner live for Bob Mills, Sky News 9. Back to you.
All right, Jim, we'll check back in with you. Now, we have seen so much widespread flood damage in Oklahoma City recently. Some residents are wondering why the city isn't better prepared for it.
And city council members are now wondering the same thing. News 9's Carl Torp is live in southwest Oklahoma City with more. Carl?
Kelly and Amanda, when city planners design a flood improvement project like the one here at Oliver Park, they take into account the strength of these storms and their frequency. But we spoke to a city council member who says the data the city is looking at is flawed, big time.
I mean, it's just ridiculous.
Ashley Lane has had it with the water.
Right in this area.
Up to here. The Southwest OKC resident was able to save her home May 6th, even though some neighbors near Lightning Creek could not.
If they don't do something about it, everybody on this block is going to lose their homes.
The storms that we saw on May 6th were historic. They were the 500-year event. In Oklahoma City, our drainage projects are designed for the 100-year event.
So projects like the one to widen and deepen a pond at Oliver Park off of Southwest 29th that would collect stormwater are worthless in a 500-year event. But if you think this type of flooding has occurred more often than once in 5 centuries, you're right.
We've had 3 500-year events in the last 5 years.
What are the odds of that?
1 in 500 every time we have a rain.
Actually, the odds of a 1 in 500-year event happening 3 times in the past 5 years is 12.5 million to 1, according to a mathematician from Oklahoma State University. Yes, we asked him. He also tells us that comes out to 0.000007968%.
I'm just concerned that these floods have been larger than we planned for.
Councilman Pete White just can't believe that OKC has beaten such long odds with frequency.
What I'm questioning is whether we ought to review those numbers before we continue to spend more money.
Public Works says it will take May 6 into account for future flood projects, but neighbors here don't need to crunch the numbers.
1 in 500 storm, that's crap.
Now, the project right here is going to help in the event of a 100-year event, but it's not going to be done until next spring, the next storm season. Live in Southwest OKC, I'm Carl Torp, News 9.
And more rain on the way. We'll talk to David in a moment. Federal assistance may soon be on the way for some hard-hit areas. Governor Mary Fallin requested aid for Cleveland, Grady, and Oklahoma counties so far. Also, so far, the recent storms have claimed 4 lives at least and damaged 828 homes and businesses. The governor says additional counties may be added to the request.
All right, Oklahoma, it is cloudy. It is chilly out there. Temperatures right now in the 50s and 60s. We even have a few 80s in far southeastern Oklahoma. But wow, yesterday at this time, we were busy with tornado warnings and all that flooding going on yesterday afternoon, last night and overnight. Quiet now, but guess what? Count them. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces of energy out here. We are locked and loaded. And all that big mess out west is headed for Oklahoma. Coming up at 6:15, which days to watch for some severe weather down the road, more heavy rain, more flooding coming our way, a wet and stormy 9-day forecast coming up. Guys, back to you.
Tracking crime, the search is on for this man, 18-year-old Isaiah Cality. He is wanted in connection with an armed robbery. Deputies say he pointed a gun at 3 victims while taking their money and cell phones. If you have any information on his whereabouts, you're asked to call police.
An Oklahoma City man accused of attacking an elderly woman at an apartment complex near Northwest 122nd in Portland has turned himself into police. 25-year-old Corey West was booked on robbery charges Tuesday. Police say West tried to steal the woman's purse, but 2 Good Samaritans came to the rescue and chased him away, got her stuff back. He is currently being held on a $20,000 bond.
And we can tell you an Oklahoma City police officer charged with child abuse will go to trial. Jeremiah Thompson's accused of injuring his 7-month-old foster child last November. Today, a doctor testified the baby's injuries were consistent with being shaken. Thompson's trial has been set for next month.
All right, you want to see this? Caught on camera, a highway patrol trooper's unexpected traffic stop. A panicked mother trying to rush her bleeding 2-year-old to the emergency room following an accidental shooting. News 9's Jessica Holly joins us with more on the newly released dash cam video now. Jess?
Well, the 2-year-old boy found the loaded gun inside his mother's purse last week. The accidental shot went through his left arm, and instead of calling for help, his mother decided to drive him to the hospital. The frantic mother rolling through a stop sign, then speeding down Highway 99 with her flashers on, caught the attention of Trooper Troy Thompson, who was in the area patrolling. From his dash cam, you can see him make a U-turn, then pursue the silver SUV. A few seconds later, you see the mother driving the SUV finally pull over.
Good morning. Got a hold of my gun in my purse. He shot through his arm. We're headed to the emergency.
In the back seat, Trooper Thompson saw the bleeding toddler and knew he needed to get the child help fast.
I'm on that coach, but I will follow you there. I'll tell you coming. I'll be in front of you.
The trooper led the mother through traffic and construction zones, coordinating with the Pottawatomie County dispatchers for traffic updates.
There's somebody right with that vehicle. I want to saw a gunshot victim there in Runville.
At the St. Anthony's Hospital in Shawnee, a team of doctors were standing by, ready for the toddler. Through the back windshield of Trooper Thompson's car, you can see him grab the injured toddler and rush him inside.
No, baby, it's okay.
The Pottawatomie County DA's office declined to press charges against the mother, so investigators are ruling the shooting an accident. Jessica Holly, News 9.
All right, Jess, and the OHP says Trooper Thompson's quick thinking very possibly saved that child's life. We are told the little boy is home now and he's doing just fine.
Way to go, Trooper Thompson. Well, could injection sites in Oklahoma trigger even bigger, more dangerous earthquakes?
That's a very big possibility up here, and my house is crumbling around me and there's nothing I can do about it.
Sharon McDonald there says she feels multiple quakes a week, sometimes daily. Researchers in California and Oklahoma are working now with the oil and gas industry to stop it, as an early warning system is now in the testing phase. We'll show you how this advanced warning system could help tonight on News 9 at 10.
We're also following more stories online right now, including a former Bandito member speaks out about the biker shooting in Waco.
And a car hits a teenager in Moore.
Also, why a man running across the U.S. stopped here in Oklahoma City. You can find those stories and more on News9.com. But coming up next year at 6, a revolutionary new home for a wounded war hero. How one organization is giving back to one of Oklahoma's finest.
Well, a break in the rain, but guess what? More rain coming our way, flash flooding, and severe weather. Your forecast coming up next.
OSU later, OU sooner in Big 12 baseball tournament. Will Scott Brooks be an NBA head coach next season? And Steph Curry was awesome last night, but the little one upstaged him later.
It's the May Memorial Day sales event going on now at Edmond Hyundai. Get ready for summer with a safe, sporty new Hyundai. Right now, take $3,000 off a new 2015 Veloster. This 2015 Elantra SE for only $16,988. Or this 2015 Sonata SE for only $18,988. And every Hyundai comes with Hyundai Assurance, a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty. That's the best in America. You've got to hurry because these deals are only good during the May Memorial Day sales event at the one and only
Edmond Hyundai, Edmond Hyundai, Edmond Hyundai, Edmond Hyundai.
Visit EdmondHyundai.com.
Residential home construction is on the rise, and there's no better time than now to start thinking about building a Richardson home. At just $81 per square foot built on your land, affordability is at an all-time high, which means it's easier than ever to enjoy luxurious standard amenities like granite countertops, crown molding, and Whirlpool tubs. Plus, with environmentally green features like 2x6 studs and foam insulation built in every home, you'll continue to save money for years to come. Call today and find out just how good life can be living in a Richardson home.
Fleet sale canceled. Truck buyers, hurry to Jim Norton Toyota and take your pick of over 40 Tundras. These are 2014 models, never titled, and you can steal one for a fraction of their value. Jim Norton Toyota must eliminate these brand new 2014 Tundras immediately. Our books are wide open. Everything's on the table. Simply make us an offer for the deal of a lifetime. Fleet sale canceled.
At Jim Norton Toyota, 8401 Northwest Expressway.
Jim Norton Toyota.
OKC.com.
Metro Ford of OKC.com.
While supplies last, buy a new vehicle below employee price.
Get new F-150s up to $10,000 off. A new Ford Mustang payment of only $299. Or a new Ford Focus payment of only $199.
Come experience the Metro Ford difference.
Only at your Oklahoma Metro Ford dealer, Metro Ford of OKC.
That's incredible.
No, that's Metro Ford.
Metro Ford of OKC.com.
Knippelmeyer Chevrolet.
Knippelmeyer Chevrolet.
Knippelmeyer Chevrolet.
Come on down and join our family, and we'll shake on it.
Knippelmeyer Chevrolet.
Earthquakes, now a part of life in these parts.
This earthquake rate basically exploded.
Could bigger, more dangerous quakes be triggered?
The possibility of inducing larger magnitude events.
There soon could be a way to be warned, but not the kind of warning we get for tornadoes.
This warning will give people between 10 seconds to sometimes up to a minute to prepare.
How to be prepared when you live in Earthquake Alley. Tonight at 10 on News 9.
Welcome back. He lost both of his legs and his left arm while serving in Afghanistan. And today, retired Staff Sergeant Rusty Dunagan was handed the keys to a brand new customized smart home.
News 9's Dana Hurtnicki has been following the progress on the building and was there for the big reveal.
Crews broke ground on the home back on July 9th. Now, almost exactly 10 months later, it's ready for the Dunagan family to move in.
Rusty Dunagan in his new house.
The big welcome home ceremony was marked with all the patriotic fanfare fitting for a hero who made such an immense sacrifice for his country.
You have to have people like Rusty out there taking the fight to the enemy in a dangerous world, in the world that we live in.
Including the raising of the American flag with members of Staff Sergeant Rusty Dunagan's unit, including 2 soldiers who were there when the IED exploded.
They were immediately on the scene and were the ones that extracted me out of the creek.
Over the past months, Rusty and his wife Angie worked with designers and construction crews, making sure the home fit their tastes and Rusty's unique needs.
I'm this far away trying to shave.
Now finished, the home will allow Rusty to be more independent.
I love the recessed, the backing on it.
An open concept kitchen, dining, and living room separates the master suite and the kids' quarters with a separate play and TV area for the couple's 5 children. Almost everything in the home, including lights, door locks, security system, even the window blinds of the home can be controlled with an iPad.
I don't have to worry about him when I run down to the grocery store or to a doctor's appointment with the kids.
And now finally, after much anticipation, they can start enjoying it all tonight.
This is home, and I look forward to growing our roots in the community.
And almost every detail in this house and every part of it, including the furniture, was donated to the family. In Deer Creek, Dana Hurtnicki, News 9.
Welcome home to the sergeant and his family. That home was built in part through the Gary Sinise Foundation.
Beautiful home, too.
Yeah.
Here's a live look from our Air Comfort Skycam network. We got a little break from the rain today. You can see those clouds out there, and that means a lot more rain chances are on the way. David's going to also tell us, well, we might be able to see some severe storms. He'll be talking to us up next.
Find the largest savings in history on slightly hail-damaged new Fords this week at Joe Cooper Ford and Yukon.
Get a new F-150 Super Crew and save $12,300 off retail MSRP. Save $13,500 off retail MSRP on a new F-250 XLT. Get a new Escape and save $7,800.
These really are the largest discounts on new Fords in our history. Come see us at Joe Cooper Ford of Yukon.
Who loves you, Oklahoma?
Hurry to Madison Honda. Our second annual Cut It sales event is on, and we're cutting prices on late model pre-owns by $3,000, $4,000, even $5,000. Like a barely driven Civic was $11,995. Now $79.95. Plus, every vehicle comes with oil changes for life, but it'll all end soon at Madison Honda, 8700 Northwest Expressway. MadisonHonda.com.
The Choctaw people have built this thriving nation through faith, family, and culture. Welcome to the Choctaw Nation of Oklahoma. As Americans and Choctaws, faith, family, and culture have kept us unified and strong. We care about the health and wellness of our people. We're building some of the nation's finest healthcare facilities right here in Southeast Oklahoma, opening the door to new innovations in healthcare. The Choctaw Nation is investing in our children's future. Summer education, team sports, and summer camps keep our youth focused on achievement year-round, making a difference in Southeast Oklahoma. Always building, always improving, always looking forward. Through hard work and perseverance, our legacy lives.
Attention, people of Ponca City, Perry, Cushing, Guthrie, and surrounding areas. There's no need to make the drive to the big city. Stillwater Honda Cars is the low overhead community small town dealer. Get a 2015 Honda Civic LX for $18,724. This 2015 Honda CR-V LX, $22,785. This 2015 Honda Odyssey LX for $27,334. Why drive all the way to the Metro? Stillwater Honda Cars is just as close and way cheaper. If you're in the Metro, make the short drive and see what you're missing. Highway 51, Stillwater. You're watching Oklahoma's own News 9 in high definition.
Today marks 2 years since an EF5 tornado hit the south side of the metro and especially the city of Moore again. The storm killed 24 people, hurt close to 400, did more than $2 billion in damage. Following the disaster, donations poured in from across the country.
We will never forget what happened there. They're definitely more strong. You know, that's kind of been their motto
They've bounced
all
back
along.
so many times.
They've had a lot of weather, for sure. I mean, really more than any place in the country as far as on top of them over and over again. So
I know, and they've been recently dealing with some flooding, too, down there. Talked to the folks out at Arcadia Lake today that said they've had to close down some of their campsites, and they're afraid they're going to have to close down some more. With more rain coming.
And again, I said that in the early newscast, really, if you're planning to go to an area lake, you need to call ahead, see if it's going to be open, because we have a lot more rain coming beginning on Friday, and I think a lot of lakes and campgrounds will be closed this weekend. Not the first time this has happened for Memorial Day weekend, but we have more rain coming, and a lot of lakes are at flood stage right now, at least here in central and southern and eastern Oklahoma. Just some flooding tips, some reminders coming up. 6 inches of water can knock over an adult. So again, water moving along quickly. It takes about 6 inches of water to knock an adult off your feet, and there you go, and then you're in trouble. 2 feet of water can carry a car away. How about that? And water is always deeper and faster than it looks. Everybody, thinks, oh, it's got to be shallow. If you're not used to seeing water over the road, and a lot of us aren't, you get up to it, you think you can drive through it. Don't ever do that. Turn around, don't drown. The problem is that the road will be covered in water with water over it, and the road itself is completely gone. You just think you're going to drive across 3 inches of water. Well, it's 10 or 15 feet deep. You drop off into that, poof, you're gone, okay? So do not drive into water. Just turn around, go the other way, and you'll get to where you're going just fine, and you'll get there safe. All right, Storm Shield 9 tonight. Last night, we were rocking and rolling with all kinds of weather. We had flash flood warnings. We had severe weather. We had tornado warnings. Today, it's quiet. The big H coming in from the north, high pressure coming on in, and that's a good thing. Rainfall, just the last 2 weeks. Look at the rainfall amounts over the last 2 weeks. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16.5 inches down in Atoka. There has been a ton of water, and that's why a lot of the lakes are well above normal. Central, southern, off into eastern Oklahoma. Western Oklahoma, believe it or not, your lakes still need more water in them, and there's more water coming. Nearing record rainfall in Oklahoma City. So far, as of today, 13.91 inches of rain. The most ever in May was 14.52 back in 2013. We are 0.61 away from beating that record. And then 14.66 is the most ever in a month in Oklahoma. That was in June of 1989. And we're 3/4 of an inch from tying that one as well. I think we break both those records coming up for the weekend. Air Comfort Skycam Network, it has been a cloudy day. 60 degrees in Oklahoma City. We're still cloudy from Sand Ridge Cam. Looking southbound, a north wind now gusting to over 20 miles per hour. Wind chills right now in the low 50s. Temperatures 50s and 60s. Look at the Idabel. There you go. Down there, a little warmer. 81 right now in Idabel. Okay, we are locked and loaded again. A storm there. There's one there. There's one there. And all of this energy will come right through and up and over Oklahoma as we get into the next several days, beginning tomorrow night, and the big show for all of us starts Friday. All right, rainfall amounts between Friday and Monday. This is just Friday to Monday. 3, 4, 5, 6 inches of rain. This will be statewide. More rain coming, more flash flooding, and some severe weather. Lows tonight in the 40s in the north, 50s elsewhere with a north breeze, and overnight, I think we'll see an uptick in the showers and a few thunderstorms in southern Oklahoma. Nothing severe down here, though. Highs tomorrow in the upper 60s with a northeast breeze. Showers in the southeast, but showers come back into the picture out in our panhandle tomorrow afternoon. Tomorrow evening, it looks wet. Western Oklahoma, good chance of rain developing here and a few thunderstorms. Moving east tomorrow night. There's your Friday. Friday's highs, low 60s with an east wind. Chance of rain on Friday at 100%. We're not through yet. This evening in Oklahoma City, mid-50s. It'll be a chilly evening if you're going to be out and about. Light jacket. 9-day forecast. Chance of rain Friday and Saturday at 100%. It looks wet both days. The rain chances stay high even into Sunday, even into Memorial Day. And hopefully the Memorial Day thing will be an early morning, and hopefully that'll move out. But still a slight chance of showers and storms even after that into Tuesday. It's a slight chance. And another storm in here for the end of next week. Wow. Right now, the instability is going to be a problem, which is a good problem to have for the higher end severe weather threat. But right now, we got to watch possibly Sunday and Monday. Really? For maybe the tornado threat might increase some those days, but it's not locked in yet. But the rain is for sure.
Okay. Right in time for the holiday.
Yeah, we're right on that weekend cycle.
I know, we really are.
Okay, good news here. Time to put a grand in your hand. Text the word "getaway" to 79640 for your chance to win $1,000. And we're going to give you one last opportunity to enter tonight on News 9 at 10.
Will Scott Brooks be an NBA head coach next season? Why he's turned down 2 interviews so far. Sports is next.
News 9 in high definition is sponsored by Cox, Oklahoma City's best choice for HD.
So Hyundai was like, we should have a sales event. And I was like, yes, it's on. But hurry in, because these deals are hot. You see those cool cars? Yeah. But look at this smoking deal. 0% for 75 months? Hey, what? Now that's hot.
So, do you work here?
I cook here sometimes. Usually on the weekends.
Use your military coupon now to get up to $5,500 total savings on the Sonata Hybrid. Visit buyhyundai.com.
This is our special tribute to the brave men, women, and patient loved ones who have sacrificed so much for love of country and a safer America. Thank you. Now featuring the 2015 Ford F-150, the North American Truck of the Year. On sale now at the John Vance Auto Group in Guthrie,
where you'll find the Metro's best prices and where it's comfortable to buy a truck.
Right now, through the end of the month, the place to shop for beautiful furniture is Marquis Furniture in Shawnee, in Enid, in Stillwater, in Ardmore, and Hoffman's and more. We've got some great buys. Our store are jam-packed with bargains and a discount equal to the sales tax between now and the end of the month. It's a huge savings, and it's going on right now at Marquis Furniture and Hoffman's. Beautiful furniture, the best price in Oklahoma, 12 months no interest, and a discount equal to the sales tax.
Hudiburg's got the best in show. Hudiburg's best in show.
Looking for our best Toyota vehicles at our best price? Hudiburg Toyota has the best in show. During the best in show sales event, take home a new 2015 Corolla for $15,495. $15,400. Or a new 2015 Camry for $19,995. $19,900 for a new Camry. Plus huge savings on a new 2015 RAV4. All featuring best in show MPG and thousands off MSRP. Visit Hudiburg Toyota today and see what Hugh can do for you.
Gary, I can barely see the hail damage on these cars.
And this new Verano we're going to sell for $19,900.
Whoa!
Or take $9,000 off this Sierra pickup.
I can't even see the damage.
Here's a Buick Encore for $20,900. Or take $6,500 off an all-new Yukon XL. Now that's a deal. We have hail damage, and we are professional grade here at Ferguson on the mile of cars in Norman.
Gary, none of the cars inside the showroom got hail damage at all.
That's because they're in the showroom.
All right, well, about with that.
Donnie.
Thank Ferguson.
It's Statuary World's Memorial Day Pool and Patio Sale. Additional store-wide discounts off our already reduced prices on pool and patio furniture. This 5-piece aluminum bar height group is a steal at $443. This 4-piece wicker group with fire pit is now $68.58. Get free installation with purchase of a 100% Redwood Rainbow Play System. Extra deals and discounts during Statuary World's Memorial Day Pool and Patio Sale.
Statuary World Patio and Fireside.
Attention, people of Ponca City, Perry, Cushing, Guthrie, and surrounding areas. There's no need to make the drive to the big city. Stillwater Honda Cars is the low overhead community small town dealer. Get a 2015 Honda Civic LX for $18,724. This 2015 Honda CR-V LX, $22,785. This 2015 Honda Odyssey LX for $27,334. Why drive all the way to the Metro? Stillwater Honda Cars is just as close and way cheaper. If you're in the Metro, make the short drive and see what you're missing. Highway 51, Stillwater.
StillwaterHondaCars.com.
Driven by your Oklahoma Ford dealers. This is News 9 Sports with Dean Blevins.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to the Midwest Sports Desk. Tulsa hosting this year's Big 12 baseball tournament, where league and defending tournament champion TCU stunned by Baylor in Game 2 today. Right now, third-seeded Sooners taking on sixth-seeded Kansas State. Surprisingly, Sooner killer and Wildcat ace Nate Greet not throwing against OU, but top of the second, K-State adds to their lead. Clayton Dalrymple singles, drives in Max Brown, 2-0 Cats. OU didn't bring the defense to Tulsa. Later in the inning, Sheldon Noisy fields a simple grounder, throws it away. K-State goes up 3-zip. Sooners now trailing 5-zip, not looking good at all in the fifth. Josh Holliday's OSU Cowboys play West Virginia around 7:30. John Holcomb reports.
The Cowboys come into the Big 12 tournament as the 2 seed. They had taken 2 of 3 games from TCU and Fort Worth early in league play. They have an RPI of 13, a virtual lock for the NCAA tournament, and perhaps a regional host. So just how much is on the line for OSU this weekend? Head coach Josh Holliday says you always play to win.
If you don't set out every year when you begin your season to play for these things, then shame on you. So we're coming here to play to win, just like everyone else is. What the determinations are or the long-term benefits of these tournaments, you worry about that later, after the fact. In the moment, though, you go to get it.
OSU and West Virginia have met only once this year, a rain-shortened series in Stillwater just a few days ago, where the Mountaineers took the only game that was played. Cowboys hoping to move on in the winner's bracket, where they would again play the late game on Thursday night. At One Oak Field, I'm John Holcomb, News 9 Sports.
Thank you, John. Former Thunder coach Scott Brooks won't be an NBA head coach next season. Brooks is taking advantage of reuniting with his wife, who had many months ago moved back to California and out of Oklahoma City. Yahoo reporting he won't interview with Denver or New Orleans. Despite Anthony Davis being down there with the Pelicans, he's considering TV work.
We're both supposed to,
That's too well, Daddy.
I know. Hold on one second, okay?
Be quiet.
Riley Curry, the MVP last night after her daddy Steph was the on-with-the-court MVP. Warriors beating the Rockets isn't getting the talk nationally today as much as Riley's controversial performance. Trae Young is a Norman North junior to be. 6'1" point guard, is the most heavily recruited player out of Norman in a long time. Chuck Fisher shows you why he's so sought after tonight at 10. Oklahoma City Barons in Utica playing right now the Comets in Game 7 of the Western Conference semifinals. It's scoreless midway first. advance or the last pro hockey in Oklahoma City for a while. Longest hockey game in an 89-year history of the Blackhawks appeared to end on this Andrew Shaw reroute header, nullified because you can't deliberately bat the puck into the net with any body part. Blackhawks eventually won and even the series with the Ducks. That was something else.
Yeah, looking forward to that Trae Young piece. I've seen him play a couple times. He can shoot from downtown.
Yeah, his daddy played at Tech and was a big scorer.
Yeah, he's a
really
good one.
Good. Okay, look forward to that. And this evening?
Yeah, it looks good. Temperatures in the 50s, cloudy skies, dry this evening, but more rain coming for sure.
Okay, we'll talk about it at 10.
Inside Letterman's final show, Dancing It's Wild, who partied hard?
The size 22 cover girl taking on J-Lo and the Bachelorette sex scandal.
E.T. is next.
One massive sales event. 2 giant locations now through Memorial Day. Only at David Stanley Chrysler Jeep Dodge, Norman, and Midwest City. Over 1,400 new vehicles to choose from. Get up to $12,000 negative equity assistance to get you right side up. New Dodge Dart under 12 grand. $6,500 off on new Dodge Charger. We're out to sell 200 new. No reasonable offer refused now through Memorial Day. Only at David Stanley Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram, Norman, and Midwest City. Drive and discover event.
You'll find the largest savings in history on slightly hail-damaged new Fords this week at Joe Cooper Ford and Yukon.
Get the all-new 2015 F-150 Super Crew and save over $11,000 off retail MSRP. Save over $13,000 off retail MSRP on a new Explorer Sport. Get a new Fusion Titanium and save $10,200.
These really are the largest discounts on new Fords in our history. Come see us at Joe Cooper Ford of Yukon.
Who loves you, Oklahoma?
Nothing is ever easy. Air Comfort Solutions technicians are trained to repair. Duct cleaning provides allergy you can catch. And what's even more difficult is spotting air conditioning trouble before it happens. With an energy savings agreement with Air Comfort Solutions, you'll get 2 tune-ups a year, same-day emergency service, and 15% off all repairs. Your winning call 7 days a week. AirComfortSolutions.net, 721-3740.
It's the May Memorial Day sales event going on now at Edmund Hyundai. Get ready for summer with a safe, sporty new Hyundai. Right now, take $3,000 off a new 2015 Veloster. This 2015 Elantra SE for only $16,988. Or this 2015 Sonata SE for only $18,988. And every Hyundai comes with Hyundai Assurance, a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty. That's the best in America. You've got to hurry because these deals are only good during the May Memorial Day sales event at the one and only
Edmund Hyundai, Edmund Hyundai, Edmund Hyundai, Edmund Hyundai.
Visit EdmundHyundai.com.
This is amazing.
I love this car.
Real people are discovering surprising things at Chevy.
This is a road trip car.
We're sold. It's so pretty.
They're good-looking cars.
It feels great.
Perfect. This is not what I would expect from a Chevy at all.
Get more than you expect for less than you imagined at the Chevy Memorial Day sale going on now. Get cash back for 15% of the MSRP on select 2015 models in stock the longest. That's over $4,000 on this Chevy Equinox.
See your Oklahoma Chevy team dealer.
We're in New York for Letterman's final night ever on The Late Show.
What we're hearing about Dave's send-off as the finale frenzy begins.
I want to thank Dave.
I love you, David.
After last night's emotional tributes and craziness, hear what we've learned about tonight's final show. And is Dave retiring out west?
You won't hear from him for a while.
Then our night with dancing's big winner.
Congratulations!
I cooked that.
Oh, Rumor's family was all in for the party, but who partied a little too hard? Plus.
We're with a new bachelorette caught having sex. Do you regret sleeping with that particular bachelor? Also tonight, Janice Dickinson is here talking about a new bombshell Cosby lawsuit.
I'm not making it up.
Then J-Lo versus a size 22 model.
How 2 very different cover girls are showing off.
And celebs unleash on the paparazzi's dumbest questions ever.
Would you like if Patrick got a tattoo of Miley?
I don't know what was going through my mind.
Stop being so stupid.
Now, E.T., tell us how you really feel. TV history will be made in just a few hours. David Letterman's late night reign comes to an end after more than 3 decades.
It really is the end of an era, and the outpouring of love from the Hollywood community has been amazing. Jimmy Kimmel in tears, Bill Murray seemingly falling down drunk. It's one heck of a send-off for the king of late night.
Chris Raggi is outside the Ed Sullivan Theater for tonight's top story, Dave's farewell frenzy.
Will you help me? Come on! Come on! Come on! Let's get in a circle!
This was was insane.
If we sing loud enough, maybe he'll hear it. Over there.
Bill Murray jumped out of a cake, bear hugged Dave, and then walked down Broadway, making a sly reference to Letterman's production.